Adrian here from the Digital Dojos, and today I have a custom build for you guys. As some of you may not know, I run a local business where I do computer repair, I build rigs for people, and I have a client, actually, who's a friend of mine. So we were talking about building a rig, and he wanted one for gaming. He just does World of Warcraft, some other games on his PC through Steam, and for a future expansion. And I actually ordered some parts, and then he ordered some parts, so we ordered it kind of together in a bulk order. And I figured, I'm also getting, one of my jobs is to obviously build his rig, and I'm going to be throwing some of my parts in here. And I also did some upgrades to my iMac, which will be coming in a separate video, so it is an upgrade day. And as you can see here, here are the parts for this rig, and I'm going to have reviews of these parts. I'm going to have the machine until it goes off into it gets sold or whatever, otherwise to my friend. Then until then I'm gonna have reviews up. I'm gonna do benchmarks, etc., etc. But so let's quickly jump right into this. Just an overview of the parts, and I do want to mention. I already put the CPU on the motherboard. This was just something that was done before when I was testing out some parts. I do not have that portion, but basically, if you guys never seen a CPU installation, it's pretty basic. If you haven't seen it, you're just gonna put the CPU chip on, push the lever down, and then you're gonna put this cooler on. In this case, and the cooler in this case had the thermal paste. So this build is gonna be running an Intel Core i5. LGA 1155 i5. This is the 2500K model. This is the 3.3 gigahertz quad core, so 4 cores, 3.3 gigahertz. I'm probably gonna be looking to overclock that because this is a pretty nice CPU. The motherboard, we are running an Asus P8Z68V Pro Series. This is the Gen 3 model. And I know there's kind of shadow on it. So this is a very, very nice motherboard featuring USB 3.0. Let me just spin it around here so you guys can see here. What do you call it? Windows 7 support, but I'm going to be actually throwing Windows 8 on it. We have the USB 3.0 ports, USB 2.0 ports, VGA, DVI, optical audio, HDMI. Again, you see those blue USB 3.0 ports. It also has a USB 3.0 PCI card in here, I believe. The sound for 7.1 surround audio, your PCI slots, as you can see there, and of course, like I said, the CPU is already on there. Graphics cards wise, we are running the GeForce NVIDIA. I went with a GTX 550 Ti, and this I believe supports SLI. So in the future, we may be looking into getting a second one. Let's see what else do you have here, and of course, we have the Corsair C600 Builder Series. This is version 2. I picked this coinciding with the case because it goes very, very nicely. This is the Corsair. This is a behemoth of a case, and I know the focus is out here. This is the Corsair 600T. Here's the box here. 600T Graphite Series case, and it has tons of hard drive slots, as you can see. I really like these slots because they're like non-tool for the hard drives. You can just slide them out and pop it in. Same for the CD drives. Massive fan up top that has LED lights in it. Back fan right here. Your PCI slots down there. Tubes for water cooling. I'm going to have a full case review of this later on. You have tons of cable management slots and just an overall very, very nice case with a fan in the front and this mesh kind of material. You have your G.Skill RAM, just 8 gigs of RAM on top of the CD drive I'm going to be using. We have an LED kit, and that generally is about all the parts, and along with the 1 terabyte hard drive that I will be throwing Windows 8 on. So this is an overview of the build. Everything from here on will be kind of me. My friend's coming over. We're going to take a look at the build. He has some parts also that we're going to throw in. He has a sound card, stuff like that. We're going to throw in that was ordered. Stay tuned for that. I'll probably voice over and edit through some parts so the build isn't extremely long. I'll walk you through some of the general upgrades or installs of the motherboard. We're going to be obviously starting with that and then throwing it in the actual case. So stay tuned.
Like thing to hold it?
Oh, yeah, the one you bought? Alright, so this right here is a RAM. Just get up close. No, I'm just telling you as I go. So this is your RAM right here. And you just plop it in pretty much right here. Just push down until you'll hear it snap on both sides. And then you see how this notch right here matches up and locks in. And basically you just want to see this notch right here. You just want it to match up with that. So if you can like upgrade in the future if you want more RAM. And that's 8 gigs, so that's the RAM. And then this is a CPU fan. Just connect this right here. And now we'll do the graphics card. So.
Woo, I feel like a cameraman.
Yeah.
I never had to record
graphics
anything.
card right here. This is like the big ass motherfucker. This is gonna run everything with the games and stuff. Alright, and that's gonna go right here on this. And basically, you just line it up. And if you ever have to take this out, I'll show you how to take it out. So you line it up like this. You see how everything matches up? And then you just push down until you hear it click. You want to be careful not to bend the board or anything. Right, and then to remove it, if you ever have to remove it, you see this right here?
Yeah.
Just push down and then it'll pop. Alright, so that's pretty much that. And then, what else we need to install on this? Right now, I think we're good to put it in the case. So, the way we're going to put it in the case is, you see these holes right here? It has all these holes right here and stuff.
Yeah.
It just has to match up, so. Hey guys, Adrian here, and that about sums up the build. I know I had to kind of go up here through, sped up some parts of the video, or the clips I should say, just because it really did take a while. And the reason I kind of narrated or used audio over the track was because I was with some friends when I was building this. They helped me out with the camera work and a little bit with the installation. So I didn't want to have any of our conversations in the thing. And of course, it kind of took a couple of
takes and stuff like that to get some stuff done, and we took some breaks obviously in between all the installations because wiring and all that, we had to read through the manual, so I didn't want to have all that mumbo jumbo in the video. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this build. I have more builds, computer repairs, and all that stuff coming up. Hope it helped anybody out there who may be doing, I know I didn't do a full in-depth or detailed guide of how to build a computer or anything of that sort. Anyways, hope you did enjoy this. Music was provided by Kevin MacLeod over at Incompetech.com, so do check that out. And, of course, check out digitaldojos.com. Thanks for watching.